Okay, so all right, guys. So we'll continue from where we stopped. We're going to complete the design and development to this dashboard or of this dashboard. Okay, so this was where we actually stopped. So we had the KPIs, and then we've laid out the containers that will pick or take the chart. Okay, so we've not on these containers, vertical containers, we've not actually dropped any. Okay, so I'll be a little bit quick and a little bit fast. So all right, so I need to get my dividing line. Okay, so this is called divide lines. Okay, so dividing line or divide line. All right, so I'll try to get them now. I can't pick them from here. Okay, so let me try to get it. Why am I not getting it? Okay, all right, so I will go to layout. I will come to blank and then I'll pick it. Okay, so this is the blank. What I'll do, I would copy dashboard item. I'm going to copy dashboard item because I will need it. I would click okay, so blank, copy dashboard item, control V, paste. All right, so I will have this here. I will just have this here for okay, so I want to align my KPIs for this one. I'll go to dashboard. I'll pick up vertical container. Okay, so I'll align it up and then I'll push it upwards. Okay, so it's exactly where this is. I'll take it up a little bit further. Okay, so I will leave it at this point and then I'll click on my container. I'll go to layout, background white. I'll go for the padding. I think we did 10 10. Okay, so for the left padding, I will put 10. For the right padding, I will put 10. Okay, so let's check. All right. Okay, so we have this, and then I'll pick up my I'll pick up my divide line. I will make sure it's aligned properly, and then I will push it towards this direction. Okay, so I have this for the other container. So I'll move over to the next container. I'll go to dashboard. I'm doing this so that I can the KPI overview. I'm trying to start with the KPI overview. I'll pick another vertical. Please make sure you're picking vertical. I'll place it upwards and then I'll do the same thing for this. Okay, so I'll make sure it stops there. What am I going to do now? Remember the padding we used here for layout. Okay, so we did 2010. All right, so if I click background, I'm going to give it a white color and then padding. Yes, we said 2010. So 20 and 10. Okay, so this is what we have here. I'm going to Control V and paste my divide lines. I'm going to make sure it's like this. All right, so this is what we have. I'm going to do for the last panel. Okay, yes. So I will go to the same vertical container. I'll bring it up. All right, push it up. Okay. What did we use here? Okay, I'll switch to layout. Okay, so we used just 20. I'll click background, white color, padding, just unlock, and then 20. Okay, I'll paste my divide line. I'll make sure it's here. Okay, so I'm using my right arrow key to actually do the movement. Okay, so I'm using my right arrow key to actually do the movement. All right, so I'm done with this. What's the next thing? Okay, so let me bring in my KPIs. I have total revenue. I go to dashboard. I will bring in what did we? Okay, so I'll bring in average. All right, so I'll bring in average, and then I'll drag average to this point. Now it covers the whole container. That's what we want. Okay, so I would right click and then I will hide title. I'll click on this drop down. I'll go to fit entire view. Yes, it's not aligned properly. Yes, because it's not aligned properly, I'll go back to the charts. Okay, so let's go back to the charts and let's click on alignment. Okay, center. So let's see if it's actually reflected. Where is our dashboard? Okay, reflected. All right, so I will quickly do a formatting for the font. So for the font, I am highlighting everything. I'm using Century Gothic. Okay, so word century. Okay, that's it right here. And then 30 for the font 30. I apply. Okay, so exactly what we want. I go to dashboard. It fits in correctly. All right, so I copy paste this. I copy paste again. Okay, I know I am doing this because I will need them. I copy paste again. And okay, so this is, I just need three. I just need one, two, three of them. All right, so I would right click on total revenue, copy dashboard item, Control V, I'll paste. I'll just move it up. Okay, I'll double click to actually format, and then I will change the total to average. Okay, so this is what I have. I will just extend to this point, and then with my arrow key, I can place it at the middle. All right, so this is what we have, and then the gender count. Let's bring in the gender count. Let's bring in the gender count. The gender count. Where did we have? Where did we? Okay, so this is where we have the gender count. So, for the gender count, I will put it on. I will set it to float. I will drag and drop. Now remember, all these sliders, filters, they were coming in because that was actually the worksheet we actually used. So I will just quickly check them and cancel them. We're going to bring them back anyways. Okay, so we're going to bring them back anyways. So right click, hide field label. I would reduce this. Okay, I will reduce this. I'll right click formats. I'll go to, okay, so none. Okay, so this is what I have. Alignment, pen, middle. I'll go to the worksheets. Okay, so yes, I'll highlight everything. I'll do a little formatting. Remember, we're using one font for all our KPIs. Century Gothic. Okay, so remember 30. We're using 30. Okay. Okay, that's not what we want. I'll quickly go back to what we have. So we'll quickly use 34. Apply. Okay. Is that what we have? Quickly use 20. 22. Apply. Was that what we really want? We can use 20. Is that what we really want? Okay, so I think 20 is better for us. Are we okay? Middle. Oh, so let's see how it turns out in our dashboard. Okay, I'll quickly drag it to this point, and then I'll reduce the size. I'll reduce the size. Okay, so it's way bigger. Okay, so I will click here, fit entire view. All right. So fit entire view. Let me reduce it one more time again to, I think let's do 18. So we can do 18 to be on the safe side. 1 8 type it inside the placeholder. Okay, so let's see what we have. We'll type it inside the placeholder. All right. Okay, so let's go to our dashboards. Okay, it fits in correctly. I'm going to adjust this. Okay, make a little adjustment. So I'm going to make a little adjustment. So let's have this. Okay, so we have this. Okay, so we have gender distribution over here. It's looking properly placed. It's looking properly placed. Okay, so we'll bring in the second. We'll bring in the last KPI. All right, so just a moment. We'll bring in the KPI. Okay, so is this really sitting properly? Yes, it's sitting properly. Okay, so let me just bring it down a little bit. Okay, so we'll bring in the last KPI. So the last KPI we're going to be using is called we're going to be bringing in what's it called? The return rate or the return ratio. Okay, now the rate at which customers ret returns product. All right, so let's first of all let's do some analysis regards to that. Okay, so I go back to my SQL. All right, so we'll go back to my